Hello Cancer, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome in. My name is Anna, getting ready to do your love reading. I will be using a lot of oracles today. I feel inspired in last few days, and there are some quite challenging messages coming through, so I don't do these readings that often, as you know, but clearly somebody needs to hear this, so there might be some information that might be triggering. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Because of course not all messages will be yours. This is a collective reading. Thank you so much for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate you all. Whichever way you choose to support the channel, I'm very grateful. Sending much love, light, and healing energies to you. Let us begin. Show me, please, what I need to see for Cancer in Cancer current situation. I read love readings, romantic, but you can apply that to your friendships or family situation as well, or work. You might be connected somehow through work, colleagues. What do I need to see for Cancer, please, in this connection? Past, present, future. What is hidden from Cancer, and what's the outcome? Past, present, future, hidden, potential outcome. Okay, so right out of the gate we have overruling full energy. So there is definitely new start, new beginning, beginning of a new cycle. This is angel of innocence, ability to take a leap of faith. So trust in the universe, but that also signifies that you have ended a certain cycle successfully. In the past, it looks like there were choices, there was confusion, illusions, uncertainties, maybe emotional overwhelm. At the moment, there seems to be love, feelings, new love, opportunity. You're either feeling love to someone, or new love is entering your life as we speak, or will very soon, because that's the energy for the present moment. Here we have the Magician. So in the future, things are going to happen. You may be stepping into your confidence of Master Manifester. You're doing some magic. This is intentions, setting intentions, communication, and bringing your ideas. To me, this is channeling as well, information of channeling. As above, so below. So this is ability to manifest, create, communication as well. What's hidden is Ace of Swords. So somebody, you might have a victory already over the situation and you just don't know it. It is hidden. Or somebody has recognized certain truth, find out certain truth, because Ace of Swords is a clarity. And maybe somebody had confusion in the past about you, about this love, and now they gain clarity. Or they want to communicate with you this truth that you just don't see yet. Magician is number one. Ace of Swords is also number one. So these two relate to me. It might be somebody wants to communicate with this Ace of Swords. The outcome is Chariot, so we will have to see. But it looks like overcoming any obstacles, moving forward towards victory. So we have two cards of victory side by side, knowing exactly the direction we have to go, which is a beautiful feeling. There is a lot of courage in that card, sense of direction, willpower, angel of guidance. You are guided here, and here you are guided. This is all angels tarot, angel tarot by Jane Wallace, in case if you're interested. So moving forward, moving in the new direction, an ability to leave past in the past. Also alignment between our conscious and subconscious mind that allows us to manifest everything we want. Because if we wanted something but there's doubt, let's say, we will not be able to move forward. Or fear, yes, the dark horse representing our fears, and usually those fears are subconscious. So it's not like they're bad, they are something we need to become conscious of and consciously amend, readjust, in order to be able to move forward. Show me past with the Seven of Cups. Show me past with the Seven of Cups. Can I have anything from this deck, please? Show me past with the Seven of Cups. love story once upon a time. So that was a bit confusing, overwhelming, maybe uncertainty. Is this real love or not? What's going on? But definitely you met someone, or there were several love opportunities and we just didn't know what to do about it. Current energy is Ace of Cups. Can I have a little bit more information on that? Seven of Cups is also Scorpionic energy and talks about following our passions. Sometimes without much thinking, because it's a desire, it's a dream. Maybe you were dreaming and visualizing a love story and it's being manifested here as well. So if you don't resonate with the fact that there was already somebody and confused you, then you have been, maybe you had different options and you were trying to choose the true love story, which one is real, or you are manifesting it by dreaming about true love story, which is part of manifestation. Tell me about current energy, Ace of Cups. Tell me about current energy, Ace of Cups. Don't want to hear it. Depression and don't want to hear it. So it feels like there might be an opportunity being presented or is lurking in the air, because the aces are usually coming from God, but you don't want to hear it. It could be coming from lack of faith, depression, not hearing from this person. Maybe you don't hear it. It's not that you don't want to hear it, but you're not hearing it. You're not seeing it in with five senses in the 3D, because the Ace of Swords is on the level of Keter in the Tree of Life from Kabbalah. It's not visible yet. It is an opportunity. Look at that. From Keter, the magician is bringing it downwards to the first potentiality of somethingness, if you want to call it that way, because there are no words really to describe it. So you may be not hearing it, you're not wanting it, you might be depressed that this is not going to happen, but the opportunity is lurking in the 5D, so to speak, where the potential exists. Magician is presenting the first path from Keter to Chokmah, which means the first manifestation, and that leads to number 2s, right, and Knights. So we will see how that works out for us. Tell me about the Magician, Angel of Magic in the near future. So at the moment we are in the phase of creation, of potential, but maybe you kind of don't want to hear anymore about love. I'm like fed up, or you're not hearing anything from them yet. So there is depression. You need to work through rebalancing your energies to be able to manifest. Tell me more about the Magician. Bad choices. So maybe we're having a realization that the previous choices we have been making, we have card of choices with 7 of Cups here with regards to love, choices with love, and we may have been choosing wrongly. The potential is there, but you don't want to hear about it, and wrong choices here can lead to wrong manifestations, right? So check yourself. It would talk about tests, but it is for you to check what are you actually manifesting, or why this is not manifesting. What thoughts are you even choosing? The hidden from you is Ace of Swords, which can talk about clarity and having this clarity and needing to receive this clarity in order to be able to manifest. But also maybe somebody's understanding that they made a bad choice. This could be somebody communicating with you that they made a bad choice in love. Somebody may have chosen somebody else and they want to restart this new love story. I'm getting several storylines here, so take the one that is suited for you. And somebody is realizing the bad choices and they want to reinitiate something with you. This is initiation of something. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Fake friends. Somebody is getting clarity and truth about fake friends, and somebody maybe made bad choice. There was confusion with regards to this love story, and they made bad choice because of fake friends, right? and somebody is getting clarity, and you're getting victory over that. You're overcoming that. You're moving in another direction. Or, you know, you're receiving clarity about somebody else being fake, or your person is realizing that there was a fake narrative created. Tell me about the Chariot in outcome. Tell me about Chariot in the outcome for Cancer. Okay, so outdated, old news discarded. So to me this means you're able to discard the old news and setting the record straight. So it could be that you will be clearing the path with this person, or also knowing what is your path forward. You're setting clearly the target in order to be able to move forward away from this situation, together or separately, we don't know it yet. Somebody was getting played in this and manipulated. Lies, control. It looks to me like that. So this is near future. Let's see what else we can get from Tarot here. Tell me more about the past, please. 7 of Cups with the love story. Maybe somebody thought this was too good to be true, because it does feel quite dreamy and feeling disappointment. Somebody got confused, told by others, maybe. Tell me more about the past, 7 of Cups and the love story. What else can you tell me about that, please, for Cancer? Justice and 10 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. It does appear to be some sort of teamwork, collaboration. You may have been getting along with this person, or somebody was putting you in a third party. There were options and confusion, or some group scenario created this. But with Justice and 10 of Cups, well, we're either trying to make balanced decisions, whether this is our 10 of Cups. Yes, this is if this is true, that this is my 10 of Cups, because this is divine love. This is recognition of fairness, of integrity, and family contentment. Dreaming about that. I feel this was a dream. We're trying to make balanced decisions with regards to our future emotional fulfillment. It does feel very dreamy. And I think you wanted to collaborate with someone and see if somebody is going to be on the same page, but maybe it didn't turn out that way. Tell me about current energy. Ace of Cups and don't want to hear it. Ace of Cups and don't want to hear it. Current energy, Ace of Cups and don't want to hear it. So 9 of Wands, definitely some defensive energy. You've put up your guard. You feel wounded in the situation. It's been an ongoing situation, you or somebody else. This is also requiring a lot of courage, persistence, but being very wary, yes. And it is really a test of faith in this case. A lot of boundaries being set up, and kind of I've got one left in me. I've had enough of the battle, and gearing up for the worst defensive, yes. Pessimism. We've seen this with depression. So it could also be your person worried that you don't want to hear from them, that you've blocked them completely. 7 of Wands talks also about challenges and maybe needing to defend ourselves, our position, our love. So if there were really other people involved, that could mean that. And we are standing up for what we want, and here not giving up, wanting to come forward towards you, knowing that you might be rejecting him. You might not want to hear from them. That's what it would be. But they still don't want to give up. This is you standing your ground, being very defensive because you have been hurt. Then this looks like then great disappointment. Was that an illusion? Yes, my What did I make a wrong choice? It is them defending this connection and you. It is them maybe needing to defend themselves in order to win you back and somehow stand their ground, persevere, and somebody is trying really to stand up for themselves here. Again, can be you, can be them, can be both of you. You will be defensive and they will try to defend their position because they're trying to win you back, but they know that you may not want to hear from them. So that's why courage is seen here with 9 of Wands, with 7 of Wands, and with Strength card. This is really subtle power, internal power to do it. It is both for you to still stand and withstand this storm, whatever is happening there, and for your person, if they want to come forward and fight for this connection. Clarify Magician and bad choices. Clarify Magician and bad choices, please. Clarify Magician and bad choices. The Moon, illusions. So because there is illusion, somebody might be making wrong decisions. Be careful, Cancer, because this could be spell work. This is illusion and mystery, creating fears and anxiety, subconscious, right? It is subconscious, so it could be your own fears that are stepping in here, and because of that you might be making wrong choices, or this is somebody else. And this could be spell work, this could be manipulation with the Magician, and the Moon represents hidden enemies, creating illusions and uncertainty about the path forward. It blurs our vision. We see things that are not there. That's what the Moon is. And it can lead to bad choices, wrong choices. So just keep that in mind. Cleanse your energy, protect yourself from any nonsense like that. It doesn't have to be actual spell work, could be for some of you. For others, it is manipulation with words, gossip, and, you know, the usual toxicity as very low vibrational people. You're overcoming this though. You're moving forward, progressing. Yeah, and there's a lot of willpower here to move forward. And we have Chariot twice. This is your major arcana. Look at that. And as I split, I have the Fool. So it is either together with this person, or you may be closing another chapter in your life and you will be moving on to brand new beginning. Tell me about Ace of Swords and the fake friends. What is here happening in the hidden? What truth about fake friends? Tell me about Ace of Swords. Spying, watching, curiosity. Somebody was paying attention and was very alert and gaining knowledge. A lot of spying happened. So there is a lot of news, information gained, messages. Interesting. I never read the whole text here, so let's see. Yeah, it is basically studying, learning, communication. So it could have been messages of some sort, and somebody was spying, maybe from fake accounts, fake friends. It could be fake friend connection that you have on your Facebook or somewhere else. Somebody spying on you from fake accounts and now knowing the truth. Or somebody was curious and was studying, carefully paying attention to other people that were fake and find out the truth about this group collaborating, you see, against. This could be this Moon. Tell me more about here, what's hidden with this Ace of Swords and fake friends. Strength. So somebody has this strength. See, this might be not your energy. Strength to close the chapter. It can be you, and you will find out. You might get a message or clarity. This could be even remote viewing. This could be spying with tarot, and you're finding out through tarot, and this is your confirmation. Of course, you after tarot, you need to still double check in the 3D, get the feeling right there. This is courage and strength to overcome any challenges or fears around that, and closing the chapter. So this is completion, accomplishment, attainment of, and like I said, after the world, we can start the new beginning, but this is hidden from you. So I feel this is somebody else dealing with this. It's a Tower. So the Ace of Swords is an epiphany, is clarity, is sudden shocking news and information that somebody has received, and an illumination. And this is what the Tower is. So that was divine intervention to show someone what they were dealing with, the people that they were surrounding themselves with. You see, chaos, revelation, yeah, sudden insight, upheaval, sudden change. So massive, groundbreaking change is happening now or very soon. So I feel this is the revelation, because Ace of Swords is a revelation, is sudden truth, epiphany, and so is the Tower. But this is major arcana. You have two major arcanas here. This is what is hidden from you, and that is because your person had an epiphany. I'll leave it here where it fell. They are grieving and regretful for what happened. They need to accept this and heal, because this just popped up. I didn't ask the question yet, and it was showing up here with the depression and current moment. It might be even, I don't want to hear it. Maybe somebody's blocking it, and they don't want to hear whatever others had to say, or they're really depressed that you don't want to talk to them. And yeah, this is time to go through our grief, depression, and forgive ourselves in order to be able to move forward. It can be, of course, you, and the suggestion is then to accept. This is acceptance and moving on. Self-forgiveness, forgiveness to others, and finding peace with the situation that there was, because there is still focus on the past disappointment and the spilled cups of love, of friendship, you know. Look, 3 of Cups are spilled, but the 2 of Cups of love are still standing here, and maybe somebody needs time to grieve after finding out what those fake friends did, how they set them up to create those wrong decisions. Look at this, King of Swords. King of Swords could be an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Now, this is somebody who is going to make head over heart decisions, somebody who is very clear, very disciplined, truthful. So now they see the truth and they are very regretful. This is also somebody who makes the decisions and has the power to set very strong boundaries with people and cut them out if necessary. Tell me more about the outcome. Tell me more about the outcome with the Chariot, outdated and setting the record straight. Chariot, outcome for Cancer and this person. Nine of Cups. So you have your wish fulfillment. You will get what you want. You will be fulfilled emotionally. If you allow yourself, or you use your willpower to move forward. Yes, and that requires leaving past in the past. Allow yourself to grieve and accept the losses. It's interesting that it says here, wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. So you can look forward to this. This is coming in soon, I feel, because 3 of Wands is a card of manifestation, allowing this to happen. Ships are already on the horizon, okay, progress. This is expansion and allowing in the manifestation process. So also preparation, preparing for this new journey, to be able to accept. To be able to accept, we need to allow ourselves to grieve and let go, or surrender or forgive. And you may gain clarity. So, okay, thank you. You will receive clarity, and so don't make any haste decisions because you do not see clearly at the moment with the moon, with those illusions, things being hidden, and do not make those choices based on fear. Okay, this could be subconscious. Give me one more, please. Give me one more for this Magician, bad choices, and the moon in the near future for Cancer. Look at this, Devil. The shadow self. This is shadow, this is subconscious, this is fears, illusions, and control. Attachments, addiction, temptation, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. Okay. So this is feeling trapped, and it can be very much around fears, and these things are hidden. And here we have Hierophant. Hierophant talks about, of course, institutions, marriage, commitments, but also very much about religion, tradition, and social rules that may be a conformity. So somebody may have fears around making the wrong choices because of fear and attachment to certain belief systems and rules. It needs real trust and spiritual guidance here in order to be able to come out from that. But this is very more of a religion and traditional approach and conformity to society or committed relationship if somebody is in it. And that is why we are juggling decisions, trying to adapt our decisions, wrong choices, to move forward with following our heart. Creativity, love, slow and steady wins the race, and King of Pentacles will be taking the leap of faith. But this is near future. And somebody, because of their wrong choices, I feel, has been stuck and is still feeling fears and illusions. And this is very much subconscious. For some of you, of course, this could be related to the approval, social approval, which is what the friends created, yes, the narrative to control somebody. It could be also family, not necessarily friends. And this is why somebody was making the wrong choices. And this is deep-rooted, very deep-rooted, very strong ego conditioning and subconsciousness with the moon. Can be revolving marriage, commitments, traditions, belief systems. So for some of you, somebody was in another relationship, or they chose somebody, the wrong person, the wrong path, because of these beliefs and false narrative. Or it is talking only about, not only, it's the hardest part, because the 3D you can actually see that which is subconscious, and the heavily, implanted, conditioned rules are not so easily to be seen, and it's very easy to create a narrative to threaten people. So somebody is taking action on that, and also yourself. Be cautious of what you are manifesting, what you're bringing through the 3D, that you are not influenced by your own subconscious fears and something that is your own devil, your own trauma that might be coming into surface. So be very aware what is being manifested. Can I have a little message from shadow work for Cancer, please? Can I have a message for Cancer from shadow work? Isolation. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. It's either you or this person needed to isolate themselves to understand what is the truth, to remove themselves from this society's conditioning. Somebody, it's quite a Virgo energy where we go with them. Maybe you're even unaware of how you are creating your own blockages. Suppression. Express, don't suppress. Authenticity is freeing. So definitely truthful communication is necessary, both from your person and from you, of what is the problem. If we do not express truthfully and we don't communicate and we try to avoid conflict, really, this conflict is not going to go away. It will temporarily look like a fake solution. I dodged the bullet there, maybe they forgot about it. No, the problem is always going to be growing bigger and bigger and bigger, but in the subconscious. And this seems like something that has been suppressed, because devil with the moon, and this is usually avoidance of facing the problem and healing. Now, somebody might be going through grief after a loss, by the way, having said that, and it might be coming up as well, something that has not been properly, there was no true grievance, like bereavement, and it has been suppressed and will need to be healed as well. Great book, as I always repeat, Letting Go by Dr. David Hawkins. He describes the mechanism of letting go, and obviously the part our minds do automatically: suppress, repress, and avoid. Avoidance is usually indulgence in whatever activities. Yes, they become usually our habits and addictions that are very unhealthy. The devil can be addiction. Thank you. Trauma. So maybe you need to deal with trauma, you or somebody. Your scars are proof of resilience and survival. So there's a deep pain, wounds, and shock, and it could be you dealing with that. So be careful with seeing things that are not there. There you go. When you're making choices. Illusions is the moon, and this is subconscious. That's your devil. You might be making decisions based from trauma, and you may be isolating yourself, so you need to be careful if you're doing too much isolation in order to protect yourself, right? Because that can go both ways. For others who are always distracting themselves by going out, watching TV or doing whatever, then they're saying shut it all off and go inwards. This can go both ways. This is something that is deeply suppressed trauma, and you might be going at the moment through healing process. For a few of you, there could be another message that is coming through regarding trauma, regarding betrayal from the past, from friends that betrayed you or your social group, and you're able to clearly see it. So you're getting to the root of it. When you see it and you allow it to be there without any agenda, and that it is your inner strength to face the beast. Strength is the only card that overcomes the devil. So this might be happening kind of subconsciously for you as well. But if you pay attention with the Ace of Swords, you are able to close the karmic cycle, overcome that beast. Be courageous to look. Be courageous to look, to see what you need to see. That will clear the air and will allow you to close that chapter. This is freedom, Fool is free. This is a very deep reading. Actually, I did not thought it's going to happen, because we have dealings here with false people, but there's always underlying spiritual lesson to it. And I feel all of this that happened, both for your person and for you, this is actually exposing a much deeper lesson that allows us to close chapters. And I think them becoming aware of something has been also very disturbing, but allows to close this chapter, to be able to have the new beginning. You're getting what you want ultimately. And Chariot is super powerful. Chariot overcomes any confusion. We begin with 7 and we end with 7. And all 7s are under the Chariot. Yeah. The Chariot can still pull us both ways, like I mentioned. This is the black horse that can pull you in other... you remember maybe that day when I was explaining the Chariot? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the look at this. There's depression here. This too shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. After the darkest of days comes the lightest of after the darkest of nights comes the lightest of days. But I was comparing the Chariot, the Chariot to human body, because this comes from teachings from India, of course, and from Gurdjieff. Fantastic teachings if you want to look at that. So the Chariot is your body, the 3D expression of you. You have the horses are the emotions and desires. The driver is your mind. And the guy inside is your actual self, the true self. He's quiet there, sitting, not doing much. He's just being taken for a ride. So if the chariot is not well maintained, it's going to fall apart on its journey, as if you don't look after your body. Then the horses, if they are wild and not trained, both of them will pull in different direction. You cannot get anywhere, or you're going to hit the wall. It's going to go, there's the grass is greener, there's the grass is greener. It's going to get scared and run away and hit the wall, fall off the cliff. It's just, you cannot drive like that with a wild horses. They need to be trained and well fed and healthy. That's your emotional body. So it is about healing that part in order to be able to move forward. So the mind, the conscious mind, is the... Have you noticed how we are talking about pentacles here? The emotions being the cups, the swords being the mind, the white horse. No, this is the driver actually. But if he's drunk or he has not much knowledge on what he's doing and he doesn't know how to maintain the horse, he's not educated, he's not smart, he's just going to allow these horses to take them for a ride. He's going to die in the process as well. And the poor soul, the true you, the higher self, the consciousness, is just being driven left and right. Yeah, so even if you direct them, listen, I want to go there, you're not going to get there. So it looks to me like these horses, the emotions, the conscious mind, the subconscious, the driver is being educated here and is gaining understanding on how to train the horses, right? I hope you get me here. And you're understanding how to deal with your traumas, with your depression, with the subconscious that might have been pulling you in all directions in the past. Even if you wanted to progress, you wouldn't, because of fear, because of trauma. I want love, but I'm going to get hurt. I'm defensive. They will cheat on me, whatever it is, because this is past experiences and they served you. Now, those beliefs are tricky. They will find thousands of reasons on why you should not change that belief. Bashar is describing those beliefs very well and how to change beliefs and how they are formed and how they trick you. So we're talking about very serious ego here, which is very tricky, the devil, right? Devil being the ego and traumas and everything else that's holding us back from moving forward. But it looks like the outcome is you will train the horses, you will heal your trauma or enough to be able to close a certain cycle and progress and have your freedom and new beginning. This is deeper than I thought. I thought it's going to be another karmic read. They do come through a little bit more lately. I know there's a lot happening also. I've seen other readers had similar energies. I think a lot of twin flames coming into unions as well, and soulmates, and you know, everybody is a karmic. In fact, somebody with whom you have past life experience and you come into contact in order to trigger each other so you can heal the past wounds is a karmic. But then we have the description of the so-called karmic that is holding us back and we need to release ourselves. This can be karmic friends, karmic family, karmic spouse, karmic mother, father, cousin. And we have those soulmates that we are supposed to unite with. And if we don't have the clarity over that, we might be making the wrong choices. So here is presented the opportunity for manifestation with the magician. And we need to be careful that the illusions and the devil is not going to cause us to make the wrong choice. And that could be related to trauma, depression, isolation, and suppressed. This is suppressed stuff that is not visible with the naked eye. I'm going to read a couple of spiritual oracles, and one of them will be Kali oracle, which is quite a read. So if you don't want to hear it, you might as well just click off now. But for some of you that are actually serious about this and are on the spiritual path, I recommend Kali oracle as well. First, Mystic Forest. What's the message from Spirit, please? What's the message from Spirit, please? Thank you. Simplify life. Now, if you were watching every day, you will know that this card popped up the last time as well. And what are the chances with all of these cards? Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. So even if there were devils and other people, jealousy, envy, just low vibrational individuals trying to block you on your path, and you have been backstabbed and sabotaged, let it go. Easier said than done, obviously, because there is hurt, there is disappointment. Yes, you were their friend, but clearly they were not your friends. But that's what fear does to people. People that are truly confident within themselves, they do not feel the need to compete with anybody. They want to collaborate with others. Fearful people who have lack of self-confidence, they want to compete. They want to beat you up, throw you under the bus, cut you off, push you off the cliff, sabotage you in any form or shape. And this happens very often subconsciously for people. They are not conscious of these reactions. You can read about that and projections. So if you're shining your light, and I think you are triggering a lot of people's shadows, okay? Because when you're the light and you're good and on your spiritual path, you will automatically expose them as the opposite. And they're becoming aware of their own shadow, of their own behaviors, and they hate you for it. That's the projection. It's like you go to somebody's house and you have the super flashlight, and by flashing you show that there's a lot of nasty dirt under their wardrobe. Oh well. So now suddenly everybody saw that. They saw that. And they feel embarrassed. They will be angry with you. You're not the one who made the mess or who did not clean under the wardrobe for 20 years. But you were the one who exposed it because you're the owner of the flashlight. Now they hate you for it. Eventually, one day, maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't, they will actually get on and use the mop and clean the stuff from under the wardrobe. And now the house is going to be cleaner, the energy is going to be better, vibe will be better, they will feel good about it as well. But you see, they would never do that. They would never clean their own stuff if not you exposing the stuff, if they weren't aware that all of this was there. So they might be grateful for it one day, but don't count on it. Another trick on a spiritual journey is very important, is never to look for specific outcomes. Sorry about that, that was my dog. So to look at specific outcomes or results of your work, you need to just get going. You do the best you can, lovingly, and you release it, and you're not responsible for the results. You might have initiated the change, but you maybe will never see the change, and you will maybe never get a thank you from anybody. You're not even claiming that you are the one who initiated the change, because it is channeled through you as a healer. If you are a healer, and I feel many of you are, or stepping into that role, and you might be exposing these things. So this is actually a difficult part for many spiritual seekers. They want recognition for what they do, or they want to see that the work they're doing is working. No, and you're not responsible also for how quickly people will respond to it, if they will succeed, because there might be tension and anger if you're trying to convince people of the new faith, and everybody goes through that at the beginning of their awakening, like trying to force this new knowledge. Wake up, people, wake up. No, you cannot wake them up. They need to come towards you and be ready to receive this knowledge, and then you give it to them lovingly, and then you'll release it. They will make sense out of it. They will use this knowledge or not. Many people don't, but they will one day. You just maybe will not be aware of that. Kali, please provide advice for Cancerians. Kali, please provide advice for Cancerians watching, to assist them in closing these chapters and begin a new path. And how will Kali advise? There's a prayer that comes with this, so you might be interested. I will post it actually in the community tab as well, for those of you that want to actually do the practice as well. Krishna, 41. There are only a couple representing masculine energy in the oracle. Interesting. So here it comes, Cancer. Krishna. There is spiritual intelligence within your soul. It is the genius of becoming, of ripening from potential into glorious manifestation. Intimate communion with your own heart will reveal what it is you truly yearn for and set the process in motion for that yearning to be satisfied. The holy fire is Kali, and she is within your soul. Follow the yearning, seek the light, let yourself burn bright for what inspires you, and you shall see the path to fruition clearly before you. Believe in what is meant to be. I'm not going to read all of it because it's quite a bit, but listen to this, and I'm going to post the rest for you guys. The Hindu texts say that Agni exists not only as fire, but as a lightning and the sun itself. Lightning is a symbol for sudden illumination that emerges unexpectedly, often in the midst of a tremendous psychological or emotional storm. So we have this sudden illumination, clarity. In many decks, the tower, and we saw the tower, is called Angel of Enlightenment. And it actually destroys often our belief systems. Some beliefs maybe that we have been holding on, like belief that these people mean well, or belief that this is how I should be doing things, or fearful beliefs. My gosh, how perfect is that? In that sense, Agni is the power to see with clarity. Such a powerful and searing insight can be intense enough to uproot a stubborn psychological pattern permanently. So this is probably what's happening to you, and so be gentle with yourself, or is happening with your person. This is one reason why Kali is known as the first of the 7 tongues of Agni, the divine fire. The jolt of her uprising wisdom, the severity of her suddenly bestowed clarity can burn down the house we have built. The house here being our belief system, our culture actually. We can no longer sustain a comfortable delusion. We must become honest with ourselves or change our approach to a situation based on the new information available. Isn't that just perfect to the reading? There is a temporary loss to gain greater freedom to grow on all levels. As the sun, Agni represents the light that ends the darkness. So darkness of illusion, clearly. As a tongue of fire, Kali Krishna consumes all offerings. She is the divine capacity to receive our prayers, our pains, our craziness, and our graceful heroism. She receives it all. She not only receives it, but as fire, she transforms the offering so it can nourish, heal, revitalize, and purify the soul. This is divine feminine alchemy. Kali is the divine alchemist, and because she is a tantric goddess, if we offer her even our most broken and messed up selves with a sense of reverence and humility, she will accept the offering and manifest grace from it. The oracle of Krishna brings the message that whatever you need and desire you can have. However, you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. So this reminds me of the Dark Night of the Soul, right? And there you may want to read chapter 10, Dark Night of the Soul. It talks about transmutation by fire and how it is compared to log of wood being burned by fire. It first actually is squeezing all of the liquids from it. It smells bad. It's turning dark, right? It's not a pretty process. It's alchemical process. But in the end, it turns into fire itself and then into spirit. Purified. When we choose to make the supreme offering of ourselves to Kali, we are fully received and thus activate the flow of grace in our lives for the spiritual benefit of all. The oracle asks you to shift from focusing on what isn't working to immersion into the Divine Mother's heart. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to her loving grace. The rest of it, together with the prayer that is suggested there, I will post in the community tab. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment If you want to win a prize, there are 2 giveaways. Check out information in the box below. A couple days left, right? I mean, end of month is now. And yes, for personal readings, information is on my website. Thank you very much and have a great week. Blessings. Namaste.